I have learned to love Mondays, because the busyness is a distraction from the utter abyss of hopelessness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm just kidding.
I love how it's always crowded in here, as if we're all just so excited to get to hear our calculus lecture.
Meal swipes can be used in one of two ways. Either the all-you-can-eat buffet in the dining court, or 2 hard-boiled eggs on the go. This is for when you overbooked yourself, you've got 10 minutes between classes. It kinda sucks, but I did this to myself. That's kind of the college motto, actually. Well, if I have my crap together, I think I'm about to go see Pat McAfee. Yeah, it definitely looks like something's going on. So all these people in line registered ahead of time to meet this guy. And I didn't know that's something you had to do. So I'm not about to cut everybody just to meet him. But I am hungry, so I might go solve that problem. I like jalapenos and I like cornbread, but this is trash. Alright, so there's not a lot of action to film on campus anymore. I mean, the first week I was here, there was a lot to film because everything was new to me, everything was new to everybody watching, and now I just don't know what else to film around here. And I kind of like talking to the camera, but I feel like that'll get boring after a while. But at least for today, I'm going to talk to the camera because I've got a lot on my mind. The thing that's been eating my thoughts for the past week or so, ever since classes started really, is the one thing that I want to do for the rest of my life, and that is acting and directing. I don't care if it's in film, and I don't care if it's in theater. I just want it to be in some sort of creative field where we're making stories for a screen, or just to be performed for an audience, really. That's the reason I started this channel. My first 2 or 3 videos are short films that I made, and those are my most proud creations. The things that I'm most proud of in my life are those videos. I love writing and directing films, but I've also been in a lot of plays at Ole Olson Memorial Theater back in Peru, Indiana, and acting on stage is another thing that I love. So I would be completely satisfied. In fact, it sets my soul on fire thinking about doing these things for a living, thinking about doing plays or making films or making TV shows for a living. It's an indescribable feeling for me. It really is. I'm sure everybody feels that way about their dream. That's how I feel about it. It would satisfy me to no end. But what I'm majoring in here at Purdue is computer science, because first of all, I am interested in programming and computers. I think it's interesting, and I'd like to learn a lot more about it. And when it comes to STEM fields like engineering or computer science, a degree is extremely helpful in getting a job. But here's the thing though, I don't know if I want a job in programming. Don't get me wrong, I like programming. I like to do it, and I'm definitely interested in getting better at it. I'm applying myself here. I'm applying myself to my studies and to learning more about coding. That's not the problem. The problem is that I don't think I want to be a programmer for the rest of my life. I know I want to be an actor or a director or both. The problem is, that's a field of talent. And when it comes to a field of talent, breaking through and getting your first big break is so hard to do. You have to know somebody or be extremely lucky. And right now, I don't think I know anybody who can get me into Broadway in New York or into film and TV in LA. So that's kind of this brick wall that I've hit right now that I don't even know what to do about. I think I'll probably finish, I'm almost certain I will finish out college majoring in computer science, get my computer science degree. But ultimately, I think what I'll do right after college is probably go out to New York City and try and make it on Broadway. Or go out to LA and try and make it in the movies. And the fact that I said that's what I'll do exactly after college, like right after college, is what kind of bothers me. Because, life does not get a dress rehearsal. These years that I'm living are the only years that I've got. Every moment I spend living is a moment counted towards my death. So these 4 years in college are 4 years spent not chasing my dream. But the problem is, if I drop out of college, which I won't do, then I could go chase my dream if I want to. But there's no guarantee I'll make it. And if I don't, then I have McDonald's flipping burgers to fall back on. Whereas if I finish my degree, then I have programming to fall back on, which is extremely secure. However, if I go out there and do make it, that means that there were 4 years wasted. 4 years I could have been doing what I love to do. So to bring it all to a compromise, I think my plan now is major in computer science and get a minor or a certification in acting and just do theater plays here at Purdue because it's what I love to do the most. That way I can satisfy my soul with what I really want to do, but still have a solid, smart backup plan for if my dream doesn't pan out. This is really what college is all about, isn't it? Not knowing at all what you're going to do, just kind of figuring it out as you go along. I mean, that's pretty much what young adulthood is for, right? All of your 20s are spent figuring crap out, right? I hope, because I mean, I don't have to have things figured out when I'm 19. I'm 19 right now. I'm 19 years old. I'm still pretty much a kid with an adult's age. So I've got time. I need to calm down because I've got time to figure this stuff out. I just need to take it slow. Well, anyways, like always, thank you for listening to me rant and complain about my life that's not even that bad. And I hope you'll come back tomorrow and watch my next vlog. Have a good night.